Hi everyone, so today I'm sharing part 2 of my Photocard collection update. So today I'm covering all the other groups that I collect photocards for, with the exception of my 2 p.m. collection, which I shared during part 1. If you didn't catch my part 1 and are curious, I'll have a link in the description for it. But for this video, I'm going to go through a few groups. I did cut back on quite a few groups that I collected originally. Once again, I just found it very hard to keep up with so many comebacks from multiple groups, and I just really wanted to collect those that I somewhat keep up with. So we're going to start off with day 6. And for day 6, I mostly just collect Youngk's cards. And I do try to get group cards as well. So there's still quite a few I'm missing, as you see here, but I'm making slow progress. For postcards and things, I do like to collect all numbers. And these are my pulls for their latest album, The Book of Us, Gravity. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to organize all these cards, and this is one of the M-Wave cards. Thought you could win. And for Japanese releases and other press releases, I do keep other members' cards in here that aren't Youngk, just mostly so I remember I have them, and in looking for trades for Youngk's respected version. Concert cards, and for the concert section, I have most of these cards for Youngk and a few group, but D6 have just so much concert merch. It's a bit overwhelming, but these are the things I have. So I do have most of the photo sets that they sold online at some point. And a few things from their fan meeting, but I don't have all the random photos and things like that. And this is from the latest season's greetings and some clear files. The next is one of my TVXQ binders, and this houses all of their album cards that I have. So this didn't see too many changes since my last update, but I did change how I stored their jacket cards. So I found it much better to put some cardstock paper to where I secure these jacket cards so they don't slide around as much. And I like how it's turned out so far. I sort of want to find a way to label what all the jacket cards are, but this is just how I'm organizing them so far. And I do try to collect all of Yoonho and Jongmin's cards, including the group cards when they're a duo. So each release kind of covers 3 slots, as you can see here. And these venue clear cards do like to slide around despite the cardstock placements. And these are pre-order postcards and some fan site postcards and CF pins. So TVXQ binder number 2 is also very full. So TVXQ is going to need to expand to 3 binders, I think, at some point soon. But this is where I house all their merch. So this is the Cassiopeia membership cards. I have the really large postcard or mini posters, but they clearly won't fit in here, so I don't have them stored anywhere yet. So not too much has changed in this section. Though I guess with their last comeback, I do have a few items from that, and I want to get some more merch from Yunho's solo. But yeah, that's gonna expand to binder number 3, I think, when I get that. These sheets are way too big. They're just kind of a placeholder for these photos because now the SM 4x6 photos don't fit 3 pocket sleeves anymore, which is sad. And some merch from Japanese events and pre-order postcards. I guess I should have stuck these in the other binder. And some star cards. I mostly just collect Chongmin's because he is my bias. Now on to my old girl group binder. So my girl group's collection did sort of take a hit in this latest purge. So at the moment I'm only collecting 4 girl groups, which feels weird. But this is AOA, and I don't think there were any major changes from last time. I'm still just slowly trying to fill out these sets. And hoping they'll have another comeback after Queendom, since they're getting a pretty good response on there, which is great. In my attempt to collect their Japanese cards. And some miscellaneous Taiwanese press, and these are from an OST. The next is Wonder Girls, which Sunny's collection did change a bit. So these are from Gashima, Warning, and then these are from the Warning concert, Full Moon postcards. These are from her fan club membership. And then some Wonder Girl stuff. Cards in here really slide, so I'm thinking of doing something like I did for TVXQ's 2 pocket sleeve cards. And the last group in this binder is Dreamcatcher, and I collect Yihan's cards. So these are the ones I have so far. And I have some sets from their photo book, their Korean concert, and these are also from photo book. And this collection will definitely expand with their upcoming Korean comeback. And then the last girl group that I'm collecting is Loona, and honestly, I didn't make any progress with their cards. I've been a little overwhelmed with, I guess, collecting their full group cards. So I've kind of just stuck to pre-debut cards for the most part, and I guess just collecting group cards for their post-debut releases. I might eventually try to collect one of the girls post-debut, but I'm still kind of wrestling with who I want to collect, and collecting Loona is just very expensive, and I'm not sure if I'm ready to commit to that. then next is Myname, and I don't think there's any change here either. You just don't see a lot of their older cards pop up on Japanese sites that often, and they haven't had to come back with the cards for a while either. So I do try to collect mostly into, but for group cards, I try to get everyone's. And these are from their calendar photo books. And then the last group in this binder is history, and this also hasn't seen any changes. I'm still missing the one card I've been missing for a while. So it kind of goes about history. Here's the other full sets, and then some fan-made cards. And this is the last binder I'm going to be sharing today. So I do have another binder that houses my FT Island collection, but honestly I haven't opened that binder for a few months now, and I'm still wrestling with how I want to go about collecting FT Island. I might just retire the collection as it is now, which I was collecting all members, or I might just stick to collecting one member or OT4. I'm still undecided. So if you want to see what that collection looks like, check out my update video from last January. But for now, I'm just going to share what's inside this last binder. Starting with, I got 7. And I just collected JB, and I just casually collect JB because just collecting any JYP group is a black hole, and I really don't need another JYP group that I'm collecting so much. So I'm pretty satisfied with just collecting him casually and picking up cards when they're good deals every now and then. So not too much has changed, just a few extra cards from their more recent comebacks. And the last group in this binder is SF9. I collect Taeyang's cards, and I'm pretty sure nothing's changed in here either. And this is another collection. I'm trying to go about slowly because SF9 just has a ton of cards, and it's hard to, again, keep up with so many groups. And this is their pre-debut stuff, where I have 09 sets still. And some fan-made cards. So that was everything for part 2 of my Photocard collection update. And moving forward, I think I'm going to stick with these groups for a good bit and not make any more group purges, and try to fill out more of these collections. I've been eyeing a few groups to maybe start collecting, and as well as Chunga's cards. I kind of want to collect her. I do own 2 albums, but I haven't really made Photocard binder space yet because I'm not sure how I want to go about collecting her. I just want to keep my album pulls or try to go all out. And then for other girl groups, I do really like ITZY, but again, this is another JYP group, and I don't want to go down that path, especially after cutting twice out my collection. As well as Everglow is another girl group I've been eyeing, but I guess we'll see if I do make these changes or something else in my next Photocard update. So until then, bye guys.